On the boy's birthday, his scientist father gave him a wristband as a gift, but as soon as he put on the band, his hand started bleeding. His father panicked and said, "Now this band will never come off, but it will be very useful someday." With that, he suddenly disappeared from the house. Time passed and the year 2067 arrived. The boy had grown up now. His name was Max. He worked at a company that produced oxygen. Max worked day and night to afford treatment for his sick wife. The entire city was struggling with an oxygen shortage. The remaining people survived by wearing oxygen masks, but these masks also made many people ill. If this went on, the entire world would end. One day the company owner called Max and said, "Now only you can save the world." The manager took him to a laboratory where there was a machine that could send someone into the future. A few days earlier, a message had come from the future, and it mentioned Max's name. The scientists wanted to know whether humans would still be alive 500 years from now. If they were, then maybe the oxygen problem had been solved. At first Max wasn't ready, because he wanted to spend time with his wife, but his friend encouraged him, saying no one else could do this except him. His wife also gave him courage and said, "You'll definitely come back at night." Max thought of removing the band, but it was impossible to take off. Now Max was ready for the journey into the future. He sat in the time machine, and as soon as it activated, he was sent 500 years ahead. As soon as he reached the future, he saw all buildings were destroyed, and trees had grown everywhere. He also found a skeleton with his own name written beside it. He discovered a very old mobile phone, just like the one he'd used 500 years before. Then he found another band that looked exactly like the one he was wearing, but this one was green. Max connected his phone to the old one, and found both phones were identical. When he turned on the old phone, there were some recordings, but they stopped after a short time. Suddenly he heard a gunshot. Max saw the skeleton had a bullet wound on its head. He realized someone was going to shoot him. In the future, though oxygen had returned to the earth, in the future humanity had not survived.